Hello, it's Denise, Minty Gray Mama, and I'm here for day 13 of Ethany's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge. And I'm just so excited to be doing this year, and I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to everybody that's been stopping by my channel and leaving, such really thoughtful comments. And I've been trying to watch as many videos as I can. I found so many amazing channels that I don't know that I would have, really found otherwise through this, this challenge, and it's been really amazing. So I'm just super appreciative and grateful to be doing this year. That being said, this question has been challenging for me for today, which is from the major arcana cards, which cards correlate to your sun, moon, and rising sign, and how has that resonated or played out in your life? And I'm actually kind of out of touch with astrology. So I had to actually look up my moon and my rising sign. And then I feel like even answering this question, it's going to be not very complete because I don't have that that astrological knowledge of the signs and the attributes of the different signs. So this is just kind of from somebody that doesn't know that much about astrology. Here's my answer to that question briefly. My sun sign was Leo, so the corresponding card is strength. For me, this signifies very much like inner strength and also spiritual strength and like fearlessness that can have the ability to transform things that in the physical world. So for me, how this has played out in my life has been just a kind of a belief that, and the thing is I think this is a kind of almost universal belief, but like the belief that if I apply myself, that I have the ability to make a difference and make a change. And when that doesn't happen, it's very frustrating. And so, but there's that, but then also I have the strong belief in something greater than myself spiritually. So no matter what you call that and what that name for it is, and it varies from person to person, but believing that there is something universal, spiritually greater, and then having the courage to just kind of believe that even when things have the appearance to the contrary. But I'm sure that that's more than, just for Leo. So this is why this is, but for a strength card, that's kind of how I see that playing out in my life. Yeah, but then there's also I also see a lot of stubbornness to, try to change things, even when, or keep going down the same path when maybe that's not the best. And a willingness to quit or let go, and that should be the right time for that. So that's kind of how I see maybe this playing out in my life. It's all kind of a guess right now. So justice for Libra, which is my moon sign. I had to look that up. That's how little I know about that. So for me, I see justice as very like social kind of justice, like social movements for change. I do feel like this has played out in my life. Like I feel a very strong push to help those that are less fortunate. Like I guess you could say, like we do donate every month to certain charities, mainly to help animals, because I feel like that is like a responsibility that people have, because it's kind of our fault that they're having a problem. So when we can, and then also for children or people that are down on their luck, like that, I feel very strongly the urge to help that. And I think that's partly due to the influence of this sign, perhaps because of needing to right what I perceive as wrongs done to people that do not have the means to maybe help themselves as much, like if you see a perceived wrong, trying to right that. Like I guess I do see that kind of play out in my life a little bit like that. And the Hermit, which would be my rising sign of Virgo. So like to me, like rising sign, like what? Like I don't know what that is, I don't know what Virgo really the energy of that. So but the Hermit. So the Hermit to me is very the search for enlightenment, the movement beyond material possessions into very more spiritual realm, and lighting the way for others. Now, I don't know that I've reached enlightenment yet. I know I haven't. I know I haven't done that. Or I don't know that I'm actually like a light, to that I have a light to shine for others, but I think that, that is very appealing to me, like being able to I've always had that like desire to like I'm a seeker. I've always been a seeker, like searching, like learning as much as I can, trying to gain as much knowledge and wisdom as possible. And I never really was certain as to what the ultimate goal was for that, but I did want to, learn all of these things. I still am very much into learning and knowledge and wisdom. Like I would be a lifetime student if that was a profession. Like I would just go to school full time and learn, and I would love it. It's one of my favorite things. So that's kind of how I see this influencing my life, as the continual search for greater spiritual truth, and also just knowledge, and beyond just knowledge for the sake of knowing things, but also a very practical, applicable spiritual practice, and something that hopefully I can pass on maybe to my kids, eventually. So that's how I see that playing out in my life. So that is my best guess about the different astrological signs and how they have applied to my life so far. So that is that. I hope that made some sense, and I will catch you in the next video. All right, bye.